Welcome back to the 2019 AWSI. I'm Crystal with the Kite Meg, and we are here next to one of the kiteboarding legends, Ruben Lenten.
Yeah.
We're here at Ozone. So, Ruben, tell us a bit about your recent partnership with Ozone.
Yeah, wicked. Thanks for having me. Thanks for coming down, obviously. And yeah, partnering with Ozone has been happening quite smoothly, actually, and quite happily. It actually started off when I needed some custom kites for my other partner, Bunk. I wanted to create like some overall branding on the kite, and yeah, Ozone was basically the only company that could do it very quick and good, the way I liked it. So that's when we got talking. They sent me some gear, and I really started loving the C4 last year. And then we're talking about a partnership, and that actually came very natural because they're a super passionate crew, and it's a really different kite company because they own the factory themselves, and it's not about the bottom line, but really about the products. And these guys have such a love for the sport, and yeah, we get along really well. And then they developed the AMP, a bridal sea kite, and yeah, I started loving that thing, ripping on it, and then yeah, from the one thing came the other. So
awesome, very cool. So Ozone has always been really well known for kites, except I've heard they've made a recent foray into the boards side of the sport. Can you give us a bit of an introduction to Ozone and the twin tips?
Yeah, definitely. So besides the kite factory, they set up the board factory last year, and it's been an amazing step for them. And as soon as I pulled the first board out of the box, I was like, wow, I've seen a lot of boards in my time, and it's like it was so sharp and detailed produced. So Ozone has got a great board range from the base. It's basically an entry-level beginner board. Then we have the Code, like a free ride performance board. So if you just want to get into your first tricks and stuff, there's like a nice little concave to break the landing, but still good grip. Then my favorite board, like a more high performance free ride and freestyle board, is the Torque V1. I ride a 138 personally, and it's been my all-time favorite board just because it's got the right landing, a nice advanced bottom shape to just get that good grip and still a bit of skatiness. It's quite some square outline, so you have a lot of rail control and wide tips for the pop and landing, and I absolutely love that thing. Then we've got the Infinity for like big guys or light winds. Yeah, they all seem to work amazing. We get great feedback, and yeah, I love the designs as well. So definitely get a test of them if you're looking for a new board.
Awesome, the boards look great. Ruben, you said something about how Ozone's kind of a different sort of kite company and they do things differently. That's a really interesting thing to hear, and I'd love to hear a little bit more about kind of the Ozone ethos. Can you give us a bit more details?
100%. So what Ozone has always been standing for is like inspired by nature and driven by the elements, and that just breathes through the whole company. It's like it's a rider-owned company. These guys have been passionate paragliders from the start. And just because they wanted to make better products for their passion, they started the factory and the whole business came about. But yeah, like I said, it's always been about the product, and that's so wonderful. They don't produce new gear every year just to get on the timeline and bring something new. They really work with a version concept, so whenever there's something new to develop or some innovation to be put in, that's when we release a new model, and that's how Ozone has been working. And yeah, I mean, it's a whole organic kind of company. I mean, it's beautiful to work with them. So
it seems to be working well.
Definitely.
So you're a big air legend, freestyle legend, but there's a few products in the Ozone lineup. Have you tried their foil kite for racing or the brand new Wasp? Have you been on these pieces of equipment yet?
Unfortunately not. Like, racing is not so my thing, but I've seen the guys win many competitions on it, and they're known for their fast racing kites. Yeah, I haven't tried that, unfortunately. Also, the Wasp just came out when I shattered my ankle in 20 plus pieces. So I will get on that when I'm a bit healthier. But
everybody is out here flying around on the foil wings. It must be you must be very curious to see.
Yeah, no, definitely.
What it feels like.
You see a lot of riders ripping on it, like from little kids to older guys. Everybody's like on the foil with the Wasp or like with the wing, and it's amazing to see. So a lot of diversity on the water these days. You know,
Definitely.
There's like lots of strapless going on, lots of foil, different kites. Everybody's getting to know more about the feeling of each kite, and yeah, there's something for everyone's liking and personal preferences. So it's awesome to see the development of it as a whole. You know, it's beautiful.
Very cool to see it all playing out right here in front of us at the event site here in Hood River.
That's it.
Thanks so much, Ruben.
Thank you so much.
Really appreciate the introduction to Ozone, and it's awesome to hear about the new partnership.
That's it. Thanks, darling.
Congrats.
Have a good one.